gang, welcome to an auto review right here on ToyWorldOrder.com, starring me, Devall, and my buddy Puppet Devall.
Yay!
How you doing, Fuzzball?
I am doing well, thank you, madam. This.
Madam? You've been in the cheese again, haven't you? No?
I'm good.
Oh, it stinks. What kind of cheese did you eat?
The grease from the garbage.
That's not cheese.
What?
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, gang, we're back together to take a look at a brand new Lego set for none other than Captain America Civil War. Now,
Whoa!
Spoiler alert, although it's the worst kept secret right now in any superhero movie, but this set does include a teeny tiny little spoiler, which by now everyone pretty much knows. But of course,
know.
well, you'll know in a minute when I show the set.
I don't want to be spoiled.
Once you see what it is, you'll be like, oh, well, I knew that was coming.
No, you.
You watched Ant-Man, didn't you?
Maybe.
So this set has a little bit of a spoiler concerning the character of Ant-Man, and concerning the character of... concerning the character Scott Lang and what he can do in this film. Now, of course, we know that Ant-Man in the past has been able to shrink to the size of an insect, actually to the size of an ant.
Clever now.
In this set, which is the superhero airport battle set.
Oh no, the fucking airport! The movie is ruined!
Giant Man.
Oh
Giant Man.
no.
Scott Lang grows in this one and gets bigger, which, if anyone's familiar with the character, understands that the pin particles work both ways. They can shrink and they can grow, which they showed in the first film by making stuff like the Thomas the Tank Engine and the ant, which became the girl's dog, very large. So it's only obvious that they would realize, well, we can shrink, why can't we grow? So this set is a very large set. It's very cool. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minifigures and one giant man figure, as well as the airport tower, the Quinjet. Well, not the Quinjet, but
I thought it is technically a Quinjet.
it is technically a Quinjet, and some little movers there that
Little luggage.
little luggage thing. But of course the box for this is huge. Like I said, it's a big set. It's how many pieces of this sucker?
A billion.
807 pieces is this amazingly huge set. And of course, the instruction manual. Of course, the front of the box shows the battle. The back of the box shows some of the features to the set, some of the characters in action, the battle itself. And then the instruction manual for this is a large book. A large book. And I believe this had 5 bags.
Yes, maybe. Sure, why not?
It had a whole bunch of stickers, which we've already put on. We've already built it.
Stickers.
But as you can see, I mean, of course, did you eat the stickers?
Maybe some.
But of course, the set is very detailed. Of course, the instruction manual is very detailed, just like all Lego products. It's hugely detailed. There's a comic included, which kind of goes over, kind of shows the battle in action. Of course, with Lego comics, they're all wordless, but they're all
worthless.
Wordless. No words. But they're very action-packed.
Words to describe you, madam.
They're very action-packed, and of course the back shows all of the characters that are available in the Captain America Civil War series, the minifigures, and the Giant Man figure himself. So it's pretty cool. The set, which I've taken and put in this nice little bin here, has of course here's our tower. There's our airport tower.
Well, we're not doing close-ups this time, eh?
Well, you don't really. Well, we can, but I want to get it all out, show people. There's our Quinjet. Here is our luggage carrier here. Little 2-piece luggage carrier. We got all kinds of luggage. So we've got some little buckets here that go there. We'll get to those in a minute. Got all this little luggage that goes in the little luggage rack there. Bunches and pieces. Are you knocking stuff over there, Puppet? Yeah, that's what I thought. Bunch of minifigures. So we got Winter Soldier. We've got Scarlet Witch. We've got Black Widow.
Now that 2013.
We've
Sharon Carter.
oh, that's Sharon Carter. I'm sorry, Sharon Carter. We've got War Machine. I apologize. Which War Machine is missing a helmet? We'll get to that in a minute.
Yes. Very angry.
We've got Captain America, who is holding a tiny Ant-Man there.
Yes.
So we get a little tiny Scott Lang Ant-Man. We get Tony Stark, of course, in the Iron Man armor there with his little boosters going on there. And then we get friggin' huge Giant Man. Look at him. He's huge. He's a big character and a big figure. Big character, big figure. Look at him. He's huge. Kind of sad. What really drew us to the set was the promise of what essentially was going to be a large minifigure, but well, it's not. We were hoping it would actually be a larger size minifigure, like an actual huge minifigure. But instead, of course,
So basically a figure.
But instead, of course, he is a buildable figure. He is all Lego constructed. He's not quite as posable as the big minifigures, but not bad. It's a neat little idea and a neat little outcome. But let's take a look. We'll take a look at all the features and the figures themselves, and then we'll show you the tower and the details of the tower and stuff and what it does. So let's take a look at the figures up close.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the minifigures that come with the set. Of course, we talked about the fact that War Machine here is helmetless. There's a reason he's helmetless, and the fact that this is the first Lego set we've ever built in forever that actually was missing a piece. Hence, missing his helmet. It was not in any of the set. It was not in the bags. It was just completely and utterly missing. But of course, War Machine
And
here.
I have an alibi for that note.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
Of course, War Machine here has his little backpack. Does have a little firing little blaster here, which I'll fire at Captain here by pressing the.
Toys designed for children.
There it goes.
Oh.
Of course, the little spring-loaded, switch-loaded there firing mechanism, but he does have two head faces here. He's got a smiley face.
2 head faces.
And 2 head faces, and he got an angry face.
I'm hungry.
Darn it, Cap! I'm mad. We have the Scarlet Witch here, which of course she has two little discs here that recreate her powers pretty well.
Her hex powers.
Her hex powers, that's right. She's got a little fabric skirt that's the back of her jacket that hangs off, much like she's pretty much in the same uniform she wore in Avengers Age of Ultron.
But at the end, yes.
Yes, but of course she has a hex power face where she's grrr, and then she has her regular happy smiley face looking face there, and of course the hair is a long piece there it snaps on, but Scarlet Witch and her hex powers, which is kind of cool. We've got Captain America here, of course, holding a tiny Scott Lang, a tiny Ant-Man. There's a couple of these come with the set, but we'll take tiny Ant-Man off of Cap's hand there. Cap has he comes with his little shield, of course. And of course,
America throws his mouth.
I know he does not have a separate head. He is just has the mast head there. So yeah, that's all right though. That's all right. But a nice little updated Captain America there. So we get a nice Captain America. We get Sharon Carter. That's Agent 13. That's right. That is the granddaughter of the original Agent Carter that Captain America loved in the 40s. And she comes with a little gun, but she has a smirky face when she's flirting with Captain America there. And she has kind of an angry face where she's like, grr, grr, Iron Man, grr, I hate him, grr. Grr, Sokovia, grr. Of course, she put her hair back on her there. There we go. We've got Iron Man himself. We got Tony Stark, and he's got this really weird repulsor blast thing going on here. And he's got, of course, him and War Machine both had the little booster rockets there and make them look like you're flying. One of the first superhero sets that I've seen that didn't come with the little superhero jumper, like the little launcher.
I think that gimmick is played out.
Good. It was kind of a silly gimmick, honestly.
Yes.
But this, of course, this Lego set. What's great about this is Tony's Iron Man helmet here. Oops. Oh, every time.
No!
Every time.
He broke it.
Well, I got big fingers, puppet. His helmet actually can. Front of his helmet plate can flip up so you can see the face underneath. So, and of course, the helmet pops off there. and you've got angry Tony face,
Ah.
and you've got mildly annoyed Tony face.
Ah.
So we'll put it back to angry Tony face.
Angry
Put his
Tony.
helmet. We'll put his helmet back on in there, and that snaps down into place. Pretty cool. And then the last minifigure here, included in the set, is none other than Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. Of course, with his robotic arm there, which is kind of cool. Very neat little touch. He's got a little gun. The details on him are really cool. And of course, he's got an angry face, and then he's got a happy, haha, I'm gonna kill Tony Stark face.
Well, who wouldn't?
Well, that's right. Guessing he finds out real quick that Stark's kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
Kind of cool there. Let's take a look at the little. We'll take a look at the little luggage rack here. The little luggage truck here. Really nice. The doors open and close on both sides. You can fit a minifigure in there. They can sit. There are. Oops, knock the door.
There are arms.
There are a couple of removable. You can take these lights off technically and use them to guide a plane in, but they're actually just the rear lights of the truck. Of course, we've got a little grill there, and there's a little luggage rack that is attached that you can maneuver with it on there, and some little pieces of luggage here they're kind of cute. They've got little Lego stickers on there, and they do open. Nothing inside of them, but they do snap open there. They just snap closed, but you can put the luggage rack. You can put all the luggage on the luggage rack, and then it's got a nice little feature, little battle damage feature by flipping the back of this up. You can launch the luggage into oblivion.
So do the little stickers say anything?
Well, we've got a little. This one just says got a little Lego head and a little triangle sticker on it and a little emergency thing. This one actually says this one's actually coming from Sokovia, a little Captain America logo there, which was the site of Captain America: Age of Ultron. That was the country where they dumped the city, and then Wakanda, which is a precursor to the newest hero of the bunch this time around with Marvel films, the Black Panther, for he's the king of Wakanda. So pretty cool little neat little luggage things.
Yes.
Back in there.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at our Quinjet. Of course, this is it's got some nice detailing, some stickers on there. Stark Industries made the newest version of the Quinjets here. A nice little Avengers logoed cockpit there, which is kind of cool. Some nice features on this. It's got some the back flaps here move. So those can be the back little wing flaps can be adjusted. Our wings here can flip out, so they can they can come out all the way there, or they can flip up for landing procedures there, like that. Got an opening and closing cockpit, which fits 2 characters. You can fit 2 minifigures in there, so you can have 2 minifigures flying to save the day. We've got a little opening back port here, which simply pops open and reveals a little Lego rope here, which of course we can have one of our heroes, let's say like Captain America, hold on to said rope, so when the Quinjet is flying, he can dangle from the rope there. That's kind of cool. Little rope there for the Cap to hold on to play rescue or to try to escape. More than likely try to escape. And then we've got a little device right up here, up on top, a little turntable piece, and that basically by turning it lowers 2 little guns. Basically lowers the missiles here so they can launch. See, pretty cool, right? Yeah, pretty cool. So little guns. The Quinjet is a nice hefty build. I mean, it is a very, very heavy chunk.
2 whole bags.
Yeah, it took 2 whole bags to build the Quinjet, and like I said, it is a very, very hefty build. It is quite intricate in its design, and it's of course the different layer stuff here. It's really nicely done, really well done. Moving on to Giant Man here, and of course Giant Man, while not your normal minifigure, it is a Lego built figure here. It's really nicely done, really well done. He's well detailed, a lot of details, a lot of sticker. The sticker on his face. Of course, his head can move. He can turn left and right to look around. His arms can move up and down. He's got his little hands here can move up and down there, which is kind of cool. And his legs can move here, so he can sit down and such. Really, really cool, really intricate figure, really nicely done. I like that they did this Giant Man figure. I wish that he was a big, just like a giant-sized minifigure. That would have been really cool, but you can see the difference in size there between Giant Man and Captain America. Well, with those out of the way, let's take a look at our control tower. All right, and last but not least, we've got our control tower for the airport here. The control tower is really cool. The front of it, there's not a lot of detail. I mean, you've got a moving fence here that you can position different ways here. Look at that moving fence, Puppet. I know, right? It's kind of cool. I know. Okay, it's done moving. You can stop. But you've got your glass encasing here on the top. You've got some little antennas here. You've got a revolving light, of course, just like a real one that would revolve. Little lights would blink. But the inside is where blinkety blink. Yeah, it's blinkety blink. The inside is where it gets very interesting. You've got your little control tower here where you can sit a minifigure and he can watch over, and he's got a little monitor there he can look at. There's some interesting details in here, including little opening cabinets here. Maybe. Opening cabinets. There's a cat somewhere.
There's a cat.
I heard it. There we go. Little opening cabinets that open.
Is it in the cabinet?
No, it's not in the cabinet. It might be in the cabinet.
It's probably what's making so much noise.
Got some little glasses here. Down here, you've got a little wrench and a little fire extinguisher. And if you can see, there's a little lever right here. Or actually, right here. That if we go around to the other side and you press said lever, the wall comes out. I know, right?
My taxes paid for that wall.
Your taxes paid for that wall. And if you notice, there's some little boxes here on the front. Some little boxes. They each have fun little things, like a little sticker on this one says Hammer. So you've got little Hammer Industries.
Stop.
You've got a little Stark Industries one there. So you got a little Stark one. This one's got AIM, the evil organization of AIM. If you notice, there's a little plug right here. You can actually plug that. What are you doing?
I'm looking at the plug.
I see that. You're pushing me too. So you got a little plug there. You can stack these little guys up there. And around back, if you're wondering, around back there's a little hole. Looks like a little mouse hole there. Looks like a little mouse hole. If you're wondering what the little Ant-Man figures are for, little Ant-Man figure fits. Oops. I'll do that backwards. There we go. Fits into that hole. If you push him all the way in, we got to come around to the front to see what happens. If you push him all the way in, he knocks over all the little packages. And then he gets stuck because he don't come out of there. Little Ant-Man has a little action feature there. He's functional on that, so he's got to knock over everything. But the little tower, compared with everything else, is pretty cool. It's a very cool set. The one thing we didn't touch on Giant Man when we were looking at him was the fact that Giant Man can actually hold a minifigure in his giant hands. Because if you put a minifigure in here, look at that, he can actually hold and capture the minifigures there. So I know, right? That's kind of cool. But overall, a great Lego set with a lot of fun features, a lot of minifigures, and some really cool stuff to it. It's really big, and as Puppet said, it was 5 bags.
5 bags!
The Quinjet alone took 2 bags to put together. Yes. Pretty darn cool, but overall good set, wouldn't you say, Puppet?
Sure, yes.
There you go, guys. There's a look at the airport battle scene from Captain America Civil War, the upcoming Captain America film, the third Captain America film that features a lot of Marvel superheroes as they face one another and take sides, basically to decide whether or not to... I don't know how they're going to do that one.
I don't know.
Because in the original comic book series, there was the Superhero Registration Act. And of course that was a big deal, and that's what made them basically pick sides on whether they were Captain America's side, which was against it, or Iron Man's side, which they were for it. And this one kind of follows the same path. So we'll see how that hey, look, cheese!
Cheese.
So, gang, I hope you had a nice, fun look at this amazing Lego set. We'll be back real soon with an all-new review right here on ToyWorldOrder.com with me and Puppet Devall. Check us out. Go to YouTube.com/ToyWorldOrder. Hit subscribe. Mash the like button.
Do something very violent to the button.
Make sure you check out all we have there to offer. Puppet Devall reviews with me and Puppet Devall, Moments with Puppet Devall, reviews with me and Dave Draper, and so much more. Collection expansion extravaganza with me and my wife Carrie. A lot of stuff going on there, so make sure you check that out. And gang, until next time,
The players return!
take care, guys. We'll see you next time.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom. Giant man, giant man, giant man, giant man.